All right, so we're just going to go to another layer, and we're just going to do this Shift-C, send the cursor down there, and I'm going to go to the side view, I guess. And we'll see if I want side or front view. Shift-A, mesh, circle. Now, how much? Can we go with 20? Is that too much? Let's go from the front. Switch to front view. Rotate X 90. Let's have a look at these vertices. I'm going to select the right amount. I'm going to box select these and delete them so I have just that. My 3D cursor is right there in the middle. I'm going to switch over to the 3D cursor as my pivot point and scale in the X a bit. Still with my 3D cursor there, and I'm going to hit E and S, and I'm going to scale like that. I'll scale out in the X a little bit too, just to make it a little bit more even, like that. I'm going to Shift Alt and click there and hit F to make a face. I'm going to go out of that back to median point and box select those. E. I'm going to bring them down like that. So I'm looking down on my book there. Go to this. Where's those one? All right, go there. E. Let's pull it out and start getting our bearings. All right, so it's going to be. Let's come out some more like that. Yeah, there we go, like that. Okay, so. Oh, let's not do that. Let's just do that. Let's flip the polys. Yeah, it's in top view. That's okay. And wireframe, I'll grab those and bring it back. Sorry, I did it in a bit of a weird orientation, but let's say I look from the side. Okay, so it's not going to look like that. Let's scale this in the Y. Oh, no, let's not do that. Scale in the Z. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to switch back actually to 3D cursor and scale in the X. It didn't really matter how I did that. Yeah. Oh, fun times today. Let's box select all of that and just pull it out. Make it look a bit more book-like. We'll get it. We will get it. Let's get back to median point. Okay, so that's kind of the book idea here. Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm going to click, hold Shift, and grab all these faces. I mean, just median point now, E and S. Let's bring it in a little bit. And that's my book. Now, I'm thinking about if I put smoothing on, I get that. But if I come over and I put on auto smooth and leave it there, I'll get that. And I was thinking of using that as my main book. Now, that's obviously going to be very big. But let's take it and move it into this layer and think about how I would populate this. All right, let's rotate X90 and rotate Z90 as well. And zoom in on my big book. So assumedly those are going to go in here. Now, what can I hide? I can hide this and this and this and this stuff and this stuff. All right. All right, are we in? At least. That kind of thing, right? All right, so what I think I should do is go into this. I'm going to select it all. No, I'm not. I'm going to move it out again to another layer. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to select the middle part here. And on materials, I'm going to go new and I'm going to call this paper. I'll make it a slightly like that. and I'm going to go assign. And I'm going to go Control I for the other part, and I'm going to hit it plus new, and I'm going to call this book B, maybe, or blue, whatever. I'll make this a bluish color. It doesn't matter right now. I'm going to hit assign. All right, so if I look in the material, I should see, there's my book. Okay, let's move this back to the first layer. Come back in. Oh yeah, there is something else that I want to do. I think, well, it looks okay actually there. I thought I had seen, where is it? Oh, I'm in the table. Where is it? Down here. I don't know, I just thought that this thing overshot the edge, but maybe it doesn't. Okay, so I got a blue book in there somewhere. Where are you? Okay, now I'm going to come back to just solid view. That's a big book. I want to look from here. All right, I don't want it that big. So, see how well I can just scale this without changing the proportions too much. Yeah, a little bit, eh? It's okay like that. If I just took that and I just made another copy of it, just a few copies of the same size. And then I started messing around with it. And it might be better to do this in wireframe, and it likely would be. Hey, it's a library. Maybe the ones up top are all gone. I don't know if I feel like doing this. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to be able to put like a bunch of like a text and other things on the spine. I think it's going to be like that. And so I need to think about some materials for this.